One of the most important things you can do for a beautiful fescue lawn is to overseed every fall. And one of the most important aspects of overseeding is getting good soil to seed contact. To increase your chances of success, make sure you dethatch your fescue before overseeding so the seeds will have a better chance of making contact with the soil. I recently purchased this tine dethatcher by AgriFab, and I've been pleased with the quality considering the price point. I was a little surprised by how disassembled it comes and how much assembly is required, but thankfully it just uses basic tools and is something you can bolt together in a matter of several minutes. The only part I found to be a little cumbersome was bending over the metal tabs to hold in these tines. The instructions implied that you could just use a screwdriver and bend them over, but I found that to be a little cumbersome. So the best method I found was to give them a little tap with a hammer and then use a screwdriver to push them in place, and that was really easy and they held them in place very securely. This particular model does not come with a handle that you can raise and lower while sitting on the mower. You do have to get off the mower to use it. And honestly, the handles on these have always felt a little cheap, like they're pretty flimsy, feel like they're going to bend, but they get the job done. And typically with most lawns, you're just going to lower it and then drive around. If you're in a situation where you're making passes and raising and lowering, this probably isn't the right dethatcher for you. You probably get something a little more sturdy that has a little better lever that you can use while still sitting on the mower. But now that I've got the bricks on it, I'm able to go through and dethatch, and you can see from the passes I've already made closer to the bottom of the camera that it is pulling up quite a bit of that dead undergrowth from wherever I've cut before, and the trimmings have collected and covered the ground underneath. It's not necessarily a bad thing from the health of the fescue for that to be there, but it does prevent the seed from being able to fall and make contact. So once I got the hang of it, I was able to pick up the speed a little bit. You see it starts to wobble just a little bit when you get to going fast, so don't go too fast. And you definitely want to make sure your bricks are in the center, because when I moved them out to the ends, thinking I would space them out a little wider, it definitely wobbled a lot more and was pretty much unusable. So you want to make sure that your center blocks are closer to the center to get you a better center of gravity so that the dethatcher will stay put and it won't wobble back and forth so much. All in all, I'm really glad I have this dethatcher. It definitely serves my purposes, and it's definitely a piece that you need in your overseeding arsenal, along with a plug aerator, and if you want to be really fancy, a sweeper to pick up the trimmings afterwards. It is a pain to have to rake all those up, and having a good sweeper to come along and collect that, to again focus on increasing your contact with seed to soil. You really want a good sweeper to come along and pick that up and speed up that process as well, and AgriFab makes a handful of those as well that you should consider.